in Alabama, taking on one of the biggest public schools in Alabama, taking on one of the biggest public schools in Georgia, Northside and Smith Station. Blair Harrison, Bryson Freeman. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got the cheerleaders right behind us, but we got a jam-packed show in store for you here today. Smith Station kicking off high school game day unlike any other school. They always do it big here. Shout out to Brian Easton, Adam Johnson, and the whole staff here at Smith Station for helping us put on this great production. What we got coming up, Josiah Berry is going to talk with Dr. Butler and his band that has 300 members in it. And yes, you heard right, 300 members. And we're going to have his drumline actually performing with us here at High School Game Day. I'm going to speak with Assistant Principal Dylan Tomlin, and he's got his student section here, and they're ready to roar ahead of the Panthers and Patriots football game tonight. Then we're going to have on Brian Eason and Adam Johnson. Then we got some Hall of Fame members, and then Mike Frost, and guess who? Colin Scroggins in the building, and he's going to be our guest picker. So excited about that. We got 5 games we're doing tonight. Headline game of the week, Smith Station Northside. We're also doing Chatco Terrell, Brookstone and Spencer for the first time ever. Russell County versus Booker T. Washington, and Stratford versus Pacelli, all on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Let's take a break. When we come back, Josiah Berry is going to sit down with Dr. Butler and Mr. Wright of the band here at Smith Station. Cheerleaders, cheer us out.
Started, do yourself a favor and visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com. 24/7, nights and weekends, 365 days a year, and we only collect if you get paid.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Rick Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back, everyone. It's High School Game Day here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and I'm joined by 2 great men. It's Gene Butler, it's Kevin Wright, the assistant band director and band director of Smith Station. So tell me, guys, how does it feel to be a Panther every single day of your lives?
It's exciting. Both of us are alumni of Smith Station High School, Mr. Wright being one of my former students. It's always exciting, always fun, and we have grown exponentially the past 2 years, and it's just fun seeing our students get into everything and how they are progressing through this growth.
Now, any great band program, any great program has really great staffers. Could you just go down the line and mention some great staffers on your own?
Oh, absolutely. Again, Mr. Wright being over here as the assistant band director, really though, it starts at our junior high school. Our entire program has over 550 students in it, and it starts at our junior high school where we have Mr. Deshaun Iverson and Miss Anna Kate Wright, who are band directors at that junior high school. We have a 4-person team that does fantastic. In addition to that, we have a new music teacher at East Smith Station Station Elementary School, who is a percussion instructor. He and I actually worked together 10 years ago when I was in Montgomery before getting here, and he is on our staff now doing some great things. We also have fantastic sponsors. We have Virginia Stevens working with our color guard. We have Kate Blackman working with our majoress, and we have Kaylin Brown working with our dancers.
Again, like we said, people, great programs, always have great people. Mr. Wright, tell me a little
sir.
bit about this year's theme.
Yeah, the theme is it's emotion-based. It follows the storyline of Inside Out. It's a full circle moment. When I was in college at Troy, I actually emailed Dr. Butler and said, hey, I've got a great show idea. And it's exactly what we're doing this year. And my first year, helping with the show, we're doing that. So it's a nice full circle moment.
Now, each band usually has a calendar, so if you could walk me through, like, what does August through December look like for Smith Station?
Yeah, we actually start in June with Monday nights, and then in July we have 2 weeks of band camp, and then start in August every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We have rehearsals after school, and then we have the Friday night lights, and then 3 competitions throughout the year.
3 competitions throughout the year. So one thing I want to ask you guys is just what's the size of your band this year?
Yeah, so the past 2 years has been really an exciting time, and a lot of it is building the right way after COVID, starting at that junior high school level. We had 185 students just 2 years ago. Last year we jumped to 232 students. This year we jumped to 265 students in the marching band, and what is even crazier about that is out of that 265 there are only 36 seniors, and we currently have 95 in the 8th grade. So we will have another jump next year. It is just tremendous what our junior high school program is doing, that's feeding into the high school, and the staff we have that's pouring into them.
Right, I want to ask you another question. That's awesome stuff. Is how can people get involved in the band if they've never even picked up an instrument?
Yeah, last year we started a pop group, a modern music ensemble. So at the end of the year, we broadcast it out. Any freshman, sophomore, or senior, it's open to anybody. If you play guitar, piano, if you sing, anything. It's an organized garage band is what we refer to it sometimes. So anybody in the entire school can be a part of the band program.
You heard it here first, guys, on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. But before we go to the break, we have a special treat for you. It's the Smith Station's Drumline. Hit it, fellas.
Thank you, sir.
Case started, do yourself a favor and visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com. 24/7, nights and weekends, 365 days a year.
Let's get
And we
rowdy.
only collect if you get paid.
Okay, we know why it wasn't working, because it was muted. Now it should be working, the mic. But now just keep the mic muted, because it's just 2 of us.
What side you?
I'll be right here, brother. Here you go, man.
Freshman in the back.
Let's see right here. Hey. Oh. And Adam, next. What are you calling them? The jungle? The jungle, yeah.
I am with Terry Johnson,
All right.
Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I
Good job,
started
Trav.
this endeavor over 4
Make sure you
years
get the
ago.
shit. Good,
I was
man.
doing
Good
it off
job,
my
dude.
phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift. I
that
appreciate
Panther
the
was
opportunity
huge.
that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you. and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're gonna make you feel at home. They're gonna take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
All right, 3, 2.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We got the jungle right behind us who's not going crazy. Johnny the Fire!
Hey, welcome to the jungle, man. It's simple as that. It's the best student section around here. It's not even a debate.
We got the assistant principal of Smith Station High School, Dylan Thomas. Dylan,
Hey,
thank you so much for
good
allowing
to
us to
see
be
you.
here.
Thank you, man. Thank
All
you
right,
so
talk
much.
about this. Talk about the jungle, the thought process,
Yeah.
the theme. I mean, you got a good crew right
No
here
doubt.
to get rowdy on Friday
No
nights.
doubt. So, history lesson and a shout out to some people. Saxton Suttle in 2009 started a group called the Faithful 50. It was a club. We could only have 50 people back when we were still at this high school. He started it. I was a member of it as a freshman and a sophomore. I kind of took it over from him. And then Hunter Woodall in 2015, when they made the big Elite 8 run, coined the jungle, started the jungle leaders, started things like that. So that's how it evolved. Me and leadership and the jungle leaders kind of come up with these dress-up days, something that everybody can do, something that's electric, something to buy into. It's been really fun, man.
All right, so we'll talk about this week's theme here in just a moment. But first, let's get some background history on you, man. How long you been at Smith Station? Why do you love this school? And how's the school year going? I know that's a loaded question, but go ahead.
100%. Born and raised, went here kindergarten through 12th grade, played baseball at Southern Union, Columbus State, came back home, taught at the junior high math, and coached a bunch of these guys in baseball for 6 years, and this is my 3rd year as the assistant principal here. And then school year, man, we're going great.
Awesome,
this place has turned around. Mr. Johnson, who's going to talk in a little bit, is as good of a leader as you can ask for, and he's just kind of bleeding into us, and we're bleeding into them. It's been fun.
You know, Brian Eason, he's I call him a ball full of energy.
No doubt.
He's like a spark plug.
Yeah.
He's pow, 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 pow.
Everywhere.
Wherever Brian
Everywhere.
goes,
He's
it's a
everywhere.
spark plug
Yeah.
falling right behind him. But having that type of leadership and energy, you're starting to see the benefits from it.
100%.
I feel like there's a lot of momentum heading into this year. How excited are you about this upcoming school year, athletic-wise, man?
Athletic-wise, we have as good as you can ask for. And, you know, one thing that I love that people want to talk about is development, and they want to talk about other places develop. And we've developed a bunch, and, you know, other people have taken them from us, and we're starting to stop that trend. A bunch of these guys behind me are going to contribute on different athletic teams. We got some state champions behind me.
Right.
We got a baseball team that's going to make some noise, some flag football players that are really going to shock around. And we're really excited. We got the best school around here, and we're excited for some news stations to get to show it off.
All right, finally, Mr. Tomlin. Who's winning tonight against Smith Station and Northside, baby?
Dude, it's not even close. Pep rally was crazy today. Football players talked up electric. Blair's locked in. I really think we hit him in the mouth early. Is we can run away with it if we handle the ball, run the ball like we can. And this place is going to be electric if we get out in front.
All right, come on, Jungle. Show them what we're going to be made of. When we come back, College Scorpions up next on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Man, appreciate it. This is sick.
Thank you,
We're excited.
Great job, guys. Good luck.
Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
My name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gameday Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gameday and Gameday Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And you can make an appointment today at Gameday Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gameday Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everyone. It is Colin Scroggins with CNAW2News.com, and we are here at TC Britton Field at Panther Stadium, and it is going to be an electric night here where Northside plays against my home team, the Smith Station Panthers.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the school culture. It is very exciting. Obviously, you can see the cheerleaders are very excited. Talk about the school culture, both of y'all.
Oh, go ahead, Coach.
It's exploding right now. We're excited about the direction we're going, where our community is going. Our staff is all on board right now. Our student body is unbelievable. You've heard it over and over and over every time we talk to you guys. The best part about our school is what's walking our hallways. It's a joy to come to school every day.
Absolutely. Principal Johnson, you've been doing this for a long time here, but you've been recently just became principal a couple years ago. Talk about the transition from other schools to Smith Station and what Smith Station means to you.
Well, this is home. We've been here. This is my 22nd year in Lee County. I left for a short stint, went to Beulah High School, went over there, took over as AD, AP, became principal over there, and the opportunity came open to come back home, and here we are. As far as the transition, when we were coaching, everybody wanted to know what your philosophy was, and I finally realized what we do, and it's we're going to do what's right. We're going to have a good time, and when they say what is right, it's what's right by the kids.
Athletic Director Brian Eason. I'm going to mess it up every time, but talk about all the changes that you've made to this facility. We've seen a lot of changes since I graduated from Smith Station, including the scoreboard. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, first off, it's not me. It's everybody from central office to our administration to the parents, the people. I mean, we're 2 hours from kickoff, and you see everybody around here. It's because it's all the stakeholders around, and these kids deserve it. And now that we've given it to them, as you can see, it's about to take off and explode. And I'm just along for the ride.
You mentioned the stakeholders. What does this community mean to you?
First off, I'm not from here. I'm really a Columbus guy most of my life, and they let me in with open arms. And I had this crazy ideas, and Principal Johnson said, "Okay." So we just kind of ran with it. So for that, I mean, this is home to my family too. We live right down the road. Everything, I pretty much live here as much as I live at home. So it's definitely part of my life, and hopefully be for a long time.
This game is obviously special. It's Northside over in Columbus versus Smith Station here in Alabama. What does this game mean in particular to you and you?
Well, I'm a football guy first. Football is my heart, my passion. I pace back here because I got to keep my mouth shut because I still think I'm coaching, and I have to be careful. But it's everything. I tell my coaches and I tell people that are part of the athletic department, every sport's important, but football is really the start of the race. And where you go with that, where everything else goes. And right now, our culture and our school's in such a good place, and we want to continue that. We got national cheerleaders behind us, national. And I want to make sure that word is used. And from there, you got the biggest band around here. I mean, they're going to take over this whole field when they start doing their things. We got the football team getting ready. I mean, it's just amazing all the intricate parts that we've got going on. So I'm just really excited to be a part of it.
What about you?
It's exciting because it's the next one. I'm like Coach. I've got a coaching background, and we always preach the next one, the next play, the next swing, the next pitch, and it's the next one. So we're excited. On a personal level, one of my best friends is the principal at Northside High School. We started coaching together.
A little bit of rivalry.
We grew up together in Crawford. We actually started coaching together at Jordan High School, and we both ended up in administration. And it's like we're on the same field, so it's going to be fun.
Absolutely. Anything exciting that the Smith Station Panthers, the Smith Station community, should expect in the coming months and weeks, and et cetera?
We're just keep growing. Our enrollment is jumping. Our test scores are jumping right now. We're about to put a new track surface down, and that ain't been released yet. There we go.
Breaking news.
There we go. So new
I know, right?
New track surface. Awesome. Like Coach said, our central office, superintendent, our board they're all on board, and it's a great time to be at Smith Station.
Absolutely. The support means so much to me. I started my CNAW 2 News channel here in Smith Station, just like they've been here so long. As athletic director and principal at Smith Station High School, the community is just such an important impact on us. For all the latest news, hopefully there won't be any because I got a game to watch and game to cover. For the latest news, head to our website at cnaw2news.com. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Appreciate it, man.
My wife just asked for an autograph, by the way.
Tell her I'll catch her afterwards.
She really just
My name
thinks
is
that way. I told her.
We have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Slim Chickens, it's all about freedom of choice. Because life is about decisions. And you choose your next tasty adventure.
Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital.
Hot summer prices have dropped at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Drive home today in a brand new Chevy Silverado with savings up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get 0% financing for 60 months. Need more power? New Silverado 2500 HD with savings up to $12,000 off MSRP. Or get 4.9% financing for 60 months. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Everyone, Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're gonna make you feel at home. They're gonna take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Slim Chickens, it's all about freedom of choice. Because life is about decisions. And you choose your next tasty adventure.
We are back here live from TC Britton Fields, Panther Stadium, and I am with Colin Scroggins, longtime coach, Coach Gary Whitlock. Coach, thank you so much for being here. And then we call him Mike Corso Frost. He's going to be our head picker here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Coach Whitlock, first with you. How long you been a part of Smith Station family, man?
Oh, God. You know, I've been helping around here since '97, so
oh, wow.
about 30 years. So, yeah.
What is it about Smith Station that is so special? Why you like coming back?
It's the community itself. I graduated from here in '77.
Okay, alumni.
Yeah, that's right. It's a great community, great faculty, great school system. We love it here.
All right. Well, we're going to get into making some picks now. We got 5 games we're doing locally, but we got a few more that we're not broadcasting that I'm going to include in our picks. Let's talk about the games that we're not broadcasting. Carver Tigers over in Columbus, defending 2-time state champion. They got the longest winning streak in the state of Georgia at 28, gentlemen. But they're going on the road and playing a bigger classification. Carver 3A taking on a 5A school in Frederick Douglass, who made all the way quarterfinals. It's on the road, but Carver's super talented. We'll go with you, Mike Frost, first, and then we'll go this way. Carver and Frederick Douglass, what do you got?
Right now, I've got us a big road game going on there, big test going on the road, first game of the season. I feel like too much transition on the offensive side of the ball for Carver. It's going to be a little bit of trying to pick me up, try to get back in the game plan, learn their feel for the game. I feel like they're going to go on the road, and they're obviously going to come back, unfortunately, with a loss and end up 0-1. I believe Douglas is going to take the win on that one. Sorry, I got to be honest here.
He wants to ruffle feathers.
Feathers.
Carver 1-0. Colin.
I'm going Carver.
Okay.
The reason I say is they are going on the road. They're going up to a upper classification. Apparently I can't speak tonight, but that is not going to stop the Carver Tigers because Carver will win on the road.
Carver's winning streak survives. So, yes, sir, 1-0 tonight, Carver.
I love it. So, Coach Whitlock's got going to 29 games for Carver Tigers. All right, from Carver, we'll talk about another school that's going on the road, part of our coverage area, the Glenwood Gators. They right here, a part of Smith Station, Lake County community. The Gators are going to play Lee Scott. That is their rival. It's been their biggest rival for 60 years. Usually this game is played in October for a region championship, but now because both teams are in two different classifications in the AHSA, the way they split up all the private schools, they have to play this game at the beginning of the season. Glenwood on the road at Lee Scott. Do the Gators get a win, Mr. Whitlock?
The Gators win.
All right, love it. What do you got?
I'm a former Gator, so I'm going win.
Okay. Are you kidding me? You already know where I'm going. Glenwood taking down Lee Scott. Are you kidding? They're going 1-0, baby. Ryan Nelson not coming home with a loss. Frost.
We're going to clean sweep this time. Glenwood's going to get the road win, come back, start 1-0. Big season right now for Coach Ryan Nelson going into 2A in the private classification. I feel like it's going to be a good start to the season for the Gators.
Calvary Knights, they're going on the road taking on Mount Zion. They're a public school. Remember, Calvary plays in the GIAA. That's a private school association. Different. They're not in the GHSA. Mount Zion is a public school. It's in Atlanta. Could be a tough environment. Calvary got a big win last week. Mike, what do you got?
I feel like they're going to iron out some of the kinks they had last week with the penalties, a couple of turnovers. I feel like Calvary's going to come out there and dominate. I feel like they're going to start off 2-0 in the season. I see them starting off better than that, but 2-0 right now, they're going to get the big win at Mount Zion tonight.
Yeah, I'm going Calvary 2-0. Coach Brunson seems motivated, and they're trying to take names and numbers. Colin.
Calvary all the way, 2-0.
Calvary.
All right.
Sweep them.
Hey, clean sweep, Coach Whitlock. Love it, baby. So, all right, now we go from Calvary. We're going to talk about a school that is near and dear to Mike Frost's heart. We're going to start, though, with Coach Whitlock. Columbus and Jordan. It's the oldest rivalry in our area. These schools have been playing back since, what, the 1920s or 30s?
Since before it was Jordan, when it was Columbus Industrial High School.
So the Blue Devils and the Red Jackets. Now, here's the thing, guys. Jordan has not won a game since 2019. They're on a 55-game losing streak. They're trying to get over that. Columbus had one of their best seasons in history last year, replaced a lot. It should be a good game. I still think the size of Columbus is going to be too much. But Coach Whitlock, you got Columbus or Jordan?
I hate to see it for Jordan, but it's a loss again. Columbus wins it.
All right, I think it's going to come. I'm going to go Columbus too. Jordan's getting a win this year. This won't be against Columbus.
I'm going to venture out here and say Jordan's going to pull off the win.
All right, Frost, is this the one, finally, as an alumni, you're going to be beating your chest? He'll be so excited during our broadcast looking at seeing the score updates there. What do you got?
I want to pick Jordan. My heart wants to, but my brain says no. I feel like Columbus is too much size up front with Zach Clay and Fagans on the line. I feel like there's more depth on Columbus' side of the ball. Jordan's still starting to build a little bit of a roster. I just feel like if they keep it close in the first, second quarter, it's a good game, but I feel like Columbus is just going to pull away in the second half.
All right, the 5 games we're broadcasting on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 games you can watch on Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook and YouTube channel. Super proud of that. Let's start with Chatco and Terrell County. Chatco last year, coach, lost their coach in the middle of the year because he lost his life. It was a very tragic situation. They ended up making the playoffs and rallied around the interim head coach. This year, they got a good off season. They're feeling really high. It's the first time we're ever going to be in Chatco. It's at home. What do you think? Chatco, Terrell?
Chatco, talented team. They get the win.
All right, Chatco, what do you got, Colin?
Chatco all the way. They are going to fight for their lives tonight, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
I got Chatco too, and Richard Holdridge is going to be leading them out in the tunnel. No doubt about it.
He's excited about that one. I am too. I feel like we're going to get all 4-0 here tonight on this one. Panthers come away with a big win at home against Terrell County.
That's 7:30. We got Andrew Rubin and Matt Melton on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Another game we're doing at 7:30. Stratford, the defending GIAA state champion, the #1 team in the GIAA. That's the association that Brookstone, Calvary, and Pacelli all play in. Pacelli, big win last week on the road against FPD. They come in ranked #3 in the state. First home game of the season. Can they pull off the upset against the defending champion? Frost, what do you got?
I got the Vikings. I feel like they're going to come out there.
Smitty Grider.
Too much senior leadership. You saw the cojones that Coach Grider had last week, going for 2 on that last second touchdown, getting the win on the road against FPD. I feel like they're going to come out there. They're going to be stronger. Too much depth, too much leadership out there on that team. I feel like they'll get the upset against the defending state champ Stratford.
All right, what do you got, Stratford, Pacelli?
Vikings are going to win.
You got Vikings?
Smitty, hard-nosed coach, he's going to win it.
You know Coach Grider. Been around this area for a long time, baby. All right, Pacelli getting a win, going to 2-0, and I watched him jump to #1 team, I think, in the GIAA after this weekend. Another game that we're doing. First time in the history, Coach Whitlock, Brookstone and Spencer. 2 totally different classifications. On the opposite sides of Columbus, Georgia. I've never thought I would say this, but the South Side's making an appearance over at Brookstone. We got the Green Wave and the Cougars. What do you got? First time ever. You see an upset. Brookstone started 0-1 last week. This is Spencer's first game of the season.
So we scrimmaged Spencer last week.
Yep.
Spencer's a very talented team.
Yes, they are.
Spencer wins it tonight.
They got a lot of athletes, Coach Whitlock. What do you got?
Southside going up to Brookstone, Spencer all the way.
Okay. I find it hard to believe Ian Headley is going to start 0-2. Broughton Branch looked really good last week. They started, defense slowed down that fourth quarter. Offense caught up. Maybe they used that momentum to get off to a hot start this week. I'm going to go Cougars because I just don't want to see an 0-2 start from them, but I wouldn't be surprised if Spencer won. Mike.
That's a tough one to pick right there. You talk about that. Brookstone had a little bit of a challenge last week against Westfield. A lot of speed on that offensive side of the ball for down there at Westfield School in Perry. Spencer has a little bit more speed. Not as much size as Westfield, a little more speed, a real good quarterback in Elijah Fudge. It's going to be a tight one, but I don't feel like Brookstone can lose 2 in a row. I feel like Coach is going to be out there. Coach Headley will have those guys prepared. They'll go 1-1. Unfortunately for Spencer, they'll drop the first game, but I feel like it's going to be a Brookstone win tonight.
All right, that's 3 games that we're doing. The 4th game, Booker T. Washington and Russell County. Russell County last year was the talk of the town, the storyline. They come in this year replacing their quarterback. We'll start with you, Frost. I like Chris Lucas. I like this defense. I find it hard to believe Russell County on military night is going to start 0-1. What do you got?
I feel like it's a good one there. To start off the season, non-region, they're going to play in a tough classification this year as Russell County. But I feel like they're going to get the big win. It's going to be BTW coming up from Tuskegee. I feel like they're just going to be a little bit too overpowering for the Tuskegee defense. 2 running backs are going to stick to that ground game. Not a lot of not a lot of passing with Bryson Riggins being gone. But they got that great 2 running backs on Russell County's offense. I feel like they're going to come away with a big win.
All right. Colin?
I'm going Russell County. It's military night, and they are not going to lose. They're going to win.
Coach Whitlock.
Team, Russell County.
Same. You kidding me? I'm not going against Dylan Griggs, 1-0. All right, it's here. It's a borderline showdown between Northside and Smith Station. Coach Whitlock, tell me why you think the Panthers are going to win, man.
Well, Coach Harrison's had our kids working hard in the offseason and in the weight room. I think we're prepared for tonight. This is it. We're going to win this game tonight.
Colin?
I love my Smith Station folks. Smith Station is going to pull off a win. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
I'm going to give you some keys because I'm calling the game, and these are 2 of our local schools. I will tell you this. Don't sleep on Alex Harborough and Northside. The Patriots are going to come in extremely motivated. Bryson Freeman's a great coach. But I just have a feeling Blair Harrison, man, I'm telling you, this guy's got a chip on his shoulder. I don't know if Patriots are going to go out of here with a win. I'm not going to give a pick, but Frost, what do you got? Patriots and Panthers.
It's going to be a tough one. I feel it's going to be all 4 quarters. We're going to see a dog fight. You've got a running game with Blair Harrison. Got the buck sweep. I love watching the old school. Those guys, they're not going to run a whole lot of tricks or trickerations on offense, but what they do well because they practice to a T. I feel like Blair Harrison's going to have those guys ready in the second year. They've had a full summer to get ready for this ball game. Northside in their first year under Coach Freeman. They're going to come in tough. They've been talked down ever since they got moved up to 6A. So, they got a little bit of bad blood, bad taste in their mouth right now. So they're going to come out hard. It's going to be kind of hard to pick it. We'll see. I think I got
what?
Right.
What's going on? What? Hold up. Mike? Hey! We got the Smith Station Panthers. All right, thank you so much, Adam Johnson, Brian Eason, Coach Whitlock, and everyone that came apart, Dr. Butler, Kevin Wright, also Mr. Tomlin, the assistant principal. We got a great thing going here at Smith Station. That's high school game day. Come on, let me see it. No, you got to do the Lee Corso. There we go. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time with Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And we're out.